So we have a discourse going on between, I think, majority like Mexicans and the Black community. And I just have to say to my Mexican people who are asking why the Black people are not like protesting with us or whatever, why? Why would they? 92% of their women voted for Kamala. 80% of their community of men voted for Kamala. 60% of Latinos voted for Kamala. And I believe the majority were women and the majority were Mexican. But that number is crazy, considering that Hispanics and Latinos are becoming the fastest growing minority. Like, we are going to be the majority soon. And it's crazy for me to think that number was so fucking low. And now you're asking where the Black community is when they're the ones who tried to avoid this. Hello?
Okay. Over 3,500 views, over 150 comments, all pretty much saying the same thing. I learned that lesson. I hear you. It's given me the perspective I need because, the numbers don't lie. We have to take care of us before we can ask anyone else to come in and support us. And specifically the Black community, which after all the comments and all the replies and everything, the numbers are there. The data is there. The history is there. Y'all unified. You guys showed up for each other. We're the ones that didn't show up for ourselves or for you. So to everyone who commented, thank you. I am taking all of this and I'm not pushing back because that's a perspective that I don't see because I'm in it, right? I'm surrounded by people who think like me, who see the problem like I do, but I don't think.
Alright, Grand Rising Kings and Queens, again wherever you are, and welcome back to this YouTube commentary. This is Majoka Report Extra. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, my the other channel Majoka Report was actually banned. My AdSense account was actually banned. So I had to open another YouTube account. So I urge that you come back here, you support me, you subscribe to this new YouTube channel. We run back to where we used to be. Okay, so today, ladies and gentlemen, we want to talk about something interesting. Today, we want to talk about a Latino man who is coming out, talking the truth, spreading the truth, exposing truth to his fellow Latinos. Okay, before we continue with this commentary, before we talk more, let us watch what is telling his fellow Latino people, what is exposing life to the Latino people, and then we come back, we talk more as we always do. Let's go.
So we have a discourse going on between, I think, majority like Mexicans and the Black community. And I just have to say to my Mexican people who are asking why the Black people are not like protesting with us or whatever, why? Why would they? 92% of their women voted for Kamala. 80% of their community of men voted for Kamala. 60% of Latinos voted for Kamala. And I believe the majority were women and the majority were Mexican. But that number is crazy, considering that Hispanics and Latinos are becoming the fastest growing minority. Like, we are going to be the majority soon. And it's crazy for me to think that number was so fucking low. And now you're asking where the Black community is when they're the ones who tried to avoid this. Hello? They tried to avoid this. We all tried to tell you guys, even within my own community. I'm talking to you guys because I did the work. And I know other Latinas who did the work. We were on calls every fucking week. We were writing postcards. We were making phone calls. And you guys were probably nowhere in sight, my Latino community. And now you're begging the Black community to come help us, to come save us. No! I think it's time we learn to save ourselves and let the Black community rest. Because my God, have they not done enough fucking work. So, yeah. Where were we during the George Floyd protests? Or the Breonna Taylor, Sandra Bland? When their community was getting killed, where the fuck were we? Because I do not remember seeing any Latin people out there. Now, maybe there was one or two of y'all. I don't remember seeing any Mexicans out there. So why should they put their time, their energy, all of this into helping a group of people who didn't give a shit about them when they needed our help? Think about that. Also, where the hell are all you Latinos for Trump at? Because I see a lot of you guys crying on here that you regret your decision. He lied to us. He used us. Where the fuck are you? Are you out there protesting? Because you motherfuckers are really the ones who need to be out there. You guys. And all your fucking regrets for voting for him with your dumbasses. So before you guys start wondering where the black people are, wonder where the fucking Latinos for Trump are. Where the fuck are they? That should be the question we're asking.
Okay. Over 3,500 views, over 150 comments, all pretty much saying the same thing. I learned that lesson. I hear you. It's given me the perspective I need because, I mean, yeah, the numbers don't lie. We have to take care of us before we can ask anyone else to come in and support us. And specifically the black community, which after all the comments and all the replies and everything, I mean, yeah, the numbers are there. The data is there. The history is there. I mean, y'all unified. You guys showed up for each other. We're the ones that didn't show up for ourselves or for you. So to everyone who commented, thank you. Like, I am taking all of this and I'm not pushing back because that's a perspective that I don't see because I'm in it, right? I'm surrounded by people who think like me, who see the problem like I do. But I don't think about all of the people who don't. All of the people who are within our own Latino group who voted against what is right for us and everyone. So it's hard to hear. It's hard to look at it that way, but it's 100% right. So I appreciate everyone who took the time to comment. I appreciate everyone who took the time to say it because I'm just looking for a solution. I'm just looking for an answer. I'm just looking for a world in which you're not scared to exist and be who you are, regardless of who you are. But I understand the problems you're discussing. I understand the issues that you're pointing out. So, you know, I'm here to learn. I'm here to figure out what my role is in this and how I can help create a future that I want with the limited power that I have as an individual. But, you know, again, I'm so glad I made that video because it gave me that perspective that I needed and just how, you know, the black community sees what's going on within us. So I hope that, you know, everyone who commented continues to engage with me and other Latinos and we can have a discussion because I think that there's a lot that we can learn from you and how you mobilized. And, you know, we need to do that. We need to catch up. So again, just incredibly thankful for all of the comments that just made it very clear, you know, where I need to start and where some of us need to start with our messaging. All right, Latinos, mi gente, we need to do better. I need you to watch this video all the way through because it's important for everyone, no matter what background, no matter what you believe. I need you to watch this. A few days ago, I made a video about unity. You can go look at it. It's called We Are Stronger When We Unite. And the overall message of that video was if all of the minorities, particularly the black community, if we came together with Latinos, just how powerful could we be? What are the things that we could change? What is the impact that we could create? I was coming from hey, if we unite, we can do a lot. And the black community showed up and they had a lot to say. And it wasn't great. But I'm thankful because they clarified that in my message, I missed very important context that changes, or more so, speaks to the truth of where we're at. We are in a very important place in history. We are in a position where how we organize, the things that we do now, today, tomorrow, in this administration, is going to determine a lot. Go back, look through my video, watch the comments. But if you notice, the overwhelming numbers that you'll hear is 92%. 92% being the amount of people in the Black community who overwhelmingly voted for Harris. Now, you compare that to the 46 to 52% of Latinos that voted for Trump. I was asking for them to come help us. And their response was, first of all, we've been doing this a lot longer than you. But second of all, you can't even help yourself. Why would we come and help you? And after reading through 150 plus comments and responding to most of them, it really dawned on me that they're right. They have been organizing and fighting and responsible primarily for the progress of this country for hundreds of years. And for us Latinos, we can't even get our house in order. We can't even agree on who we should vote for and who has our interest in mind. And not to mention now with these protests, I'm seeing people burning American flags. Why would you burn the flag of the country you're fighting so hard to stay in? Why? We are proud Mexicans. We are proud Latinos. I understand the flags because it represents who we are. But we should also be flying American flags because this is our home. This is my home. I've been here for 32 out of my 33 years in life. It is not us versus America. It is us fighting for what America is for us. And it is us learning to unite and support each other and organize. We have a lot of work to do. We have a lot of conversations that we need to have, and we need to unite and organize and do a better job of moving in the same direction, moving in the direction that is going to be good for all of us. So a lot of the comments were, don't come and ask us for help. Take care of your own house. Figure out what y'all got to do. This message has to be for you. And it was hard. It was hard to read through the comments. It was hard to comment back. It was hard to hear it again and again and again. But I'm so grateful for the Black community that showed up and had this discussion because they're right. And you know what? We do need their help, but we need to learn how to organize the way they did. Instead of asking them for help because we're the ones in trouble now, we need to learn how to organize ourselves. And more so, before we can ask anyone else to jump to our aid, we need to learn to jump to our own aid, and we need to learn to be there and support other people before we ask anyone else to come help us. So for all of the people who commented, we're sitting this one out as a Black community, y'all figure it out, I get it. And I think it's right. I think it's right because we as Latinos, we have to do a better job of supporting each other. We have to do a better job of organizing. We have to do a better job of proving that we can unite and we can organize under a common cause. And not just because we need it, but because it's good for everyone. And when our Black brothers and sisters are there and they're going through it, we have to show up for them. Unity starts with us setting the example. It starts with us making the changes that we need to make in order to help ourselves. Because other people are going to be a lot more willing to help us if we're organized, if we're moving in the right direction, and if we're doing things for others because it's the right thing to do. So if you are a Latino
and you are someone who wants to make a change, and if you're someone who wants to see America be better for us, we have to learn how to organize within ourselves. We have to learn how to better understand what it is we want and do it the right way. Stop burning American flags. Organize. Learn to support each other. Don't vote because the things that he's saying, the hateful things, the hateful rhetoric doesn't apply to you. Don't vote for just what's good for you. Vote for what's good for your own family, your own loved ones. Even if you don't have any family that's undocumented. We have to come together and we have to learn that until we are voting for an America that is good for everyone, it's not going to be the America that we want to live in. So yeah, I learned, and again, I've said it before, but I'm grateful. I'm grateful that I made that video. I'm grateful that I had so many people reach out, and you know, the love and support from that community that I felt once we had conversation, once people DM'd me and we had a chat, it was incredible. They've done so much for all of us that we don't even notice. We've benefited so much from the Black community and all of the effort that they've put in to make this country one where people like us are more accepted. It's our turn. It's our turn to lead the charge. And not just because we're the ones being attacked right now, but because we have the numbers, but because we have the power. And I think once we learn to organize, once we learn to row in the right direction, to take the charge in fighting for everyone's rights, then the Black community and every other community is going to be much more open to unifying with us. It may take time. We may not agree. We may not get a lot of this right, but I think we have to want it. And I think we have to step out of our own personal bubbles and step out of this, not my battle, not my fight, because it is. So to all of those in the Black community who saw my video, who commented and said, take care of your own house, talk to your own people, I appreciate it because I think that's what we need to do.
So glad that I made that video. I'm so glad because comments like this are important, right? I don't take any of these comments as confrontational or disrespectful. I think that it goes to show how the Black community feels about the Latino community, right? The fact that we aren't doing as much as we could to support other minorities that are also dealing with all of this, right? I know that we're all dealing with this to some degree in our own ways, but exactly what I highlighted in that video of we tend to focus on things that matter to us directly, and then once it's someone else's turn, we kind of turn off. That's what we need to change as Latinos. So if you are a Latino and you are watching this video, I think this is important because it's not going to be the first and last time we're put in this position, and it's not going to be the last time other minorities, like people in the Black community, are put in these situations. So yeah, it should start with us. And yes, we should be much better at showing that support if in the future we want support. So I appreciate everyone who's commented on these videos and has shared that perspective because I think we need to know what we're doing or not doing, and we need to be better at it. So as much as we feel persecuted and chased and all of these things now, we have to understand that there's other people who feel this way too. And it's important for us to pay attention when it's happening to them too, because that's why people feel like they can come after us because they can go after all these other groups. So why not us? If we come together, if we help support one another, it's going to be better for all of us. But yes, it begins with us setting the standard of having to change. It's us understanding that we can do a better job of supporting other minorities so that those minorities feel more inclined to help us as well. Because I totally understand that we can't ask for something that
All right, kings and queens, welcome back. I think that this Latino man understands what he's talking today. I think that this Latino man, he has already realized the mistakes that have been doing, that Latino people have been there doing for decades and decades. Okay? For this man coming out today and urge these minority groups to unite and urge people of color to come together to unite, I think that this man understands something. I think that this man has seen something. Okay? These videos, I think that they have been done some quite long period, a long time ago. But as we speak right now, currently, we need to unite. Latino people, they have to come and unite with the black people. You know, there's something that I always say, that Latino people are being convinced by these white people. They were being told that being nearer to the black person is being nearer to poverty. They were being convinced. That's the reason why they decided to part away from the black people. But today, truth is coming out that when you are going to come to work together with a black person, actually you are going to prosper. So I think that this Latino man understands something. I think that this Latino man knows something. Okay? That all Latino people, that all black people, that all these other minority groups have to know. Okay? Ladies and gentlemen, I don't have much to say on it. Down there in the comment section, can you talk to me? Tell me, what do you think about this Latino man? Tell me, what do you think about this Latino man and his ideologies, okay? This is Majoka Report Extra. Kindly, if you're new here, make sure that you subscribe to this new channel, okay? My the other channel was actually banned. Its AdSense account was actually banned, so I had to open another YouTube channel. So kindly make sure that you subscribe to this YouTube channel, and I will really appreciate it. Let's meet to the next video, ladies and gentlemen. Peace out.